Kuteki dead. Um, whoever wrote 99% of Coolio's dialogue dead. Am I missing anybody?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
We hating on Aguilera? No.
Nah, I fuck with Aguilera. She just her arc just took a long time for no reason. Like
I
dead
can't
ass.
even.
If we keep it a stack, this whole show could have wrapped up in 25 episodes.
Nah, because we wouldn't have enough time for Daiji.
Thing?
Huh?
That's a bad thing?
Yeah. What you mean? That's the main character, bro.
Oh, this spread is nuts. This is a nuts spread. Wait, what is this? Is that Saber? That's the Saber cast?
That was the Beyond Generations, the movie I haven't seen yet. That gets
Okay.
referenced in the girls remix.
Yeah, I should probably watch that.
I completely forgot about that. I should have got more photos, but listen, I'm unprepared. Okay, everybody knows I'm unprepared.
I mean, look at the show that we're watching. We don't need to be that prepared. All we need to dive give fucking
All I need is the
EP
image
just
of
to
him
be
pointing
funny.
the gun. Honestly, I could just put that one up there, and we're just good to go.
That's what
For
I thought what you were going to do.
I mean, I have it's in there somewhere. Oh nah! I forgot that one was in there. Why is Hikaru side eyeing them like, yo?
Floating behind him is crazy too.
Yo.
Oh no, you weren't talking about that one. You were talking about this one. I know what you are, Sakura. Yeah, I know. Oh, that one's nasty too. Oh, this whole lineup is gross.
Reggie being laid out like that is crazy. Oh my god.
This is a good one. I like this one. Can't get much worse, can it? Oh, this one. This one's funny. The DX racers. Come on, man.
What you mean? Them boys
It's
was gaming in that basement. Is you shitting me?
so blatantly DX racers, bro.
Them boys was gaming in that damn basement. So they wasn't.
What were they playing? Minecraft?
Why is that? Yo, you really want me to say it, don't you?
Welcome to Real Talk Kamen Rider Revice edition. I think this is our first Kamen Rider-ish real rap, I believe.
Yeah, this will be the first one, and this is like the third one we've done live. Fourth one, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I wish we did an X-Day talk while we were watching that because that was a funny series.
That was not no damn funny series.
Yes, it was. Oh my god, nah, that shit was godlike.
Yeah, that
Us
Christmas
watching
episode
that,
was godlike, nigga.
no, when what's his name came back, I was like, what do you mean he's not dead? And I got pissed off. That's oh my god.
No. The Amu scream is the fucking that's top one.
Oh, Emma was such a funny character.
That's a good guy, man. Come on.
For what such a happy guy. He spent a lot of that series just depressed.
Yeah, because they kept kicking him while he was down.
You're supposed to keep a happy smile,
Bro,
bro.
they would beat him down and then kick him while he was down. And then say, why you mad? Fix your face.
Why is my doctor tweaking like this, bro? Am I gonna die?
Bro, look at my doctor while I'm finished.
I'm not finished. Oh my god.
Alright, let's hop right into it. I don't even know how do you want to do this?
Let's go by arc. I think that's just easier. I'm writing Revice arc list. Is there a list of arcs? I don't think there's a list of arcs. Okay.
I mean, because there is no arc really. It's like Dead Man's, and then not Dead Man's, and then GIF. If you really want to be like overarching sagas.
Actually, I think I guess we can just bounce all over the place then, because there's no real arcs to go off.
We might as well just talk about the ginormous fucking elephant in the room as he shows up on screen right now.
With the revolver, I just saw it. Oh my god, yo!
The
Daiji
gigantic
Igarashi.
elephant in the room.
Daiji Igarashi is the worst Kamen Rider character of all time.
No, he's not the
Of
worst. Come
all
on.
time. Who is then if he's not?
What do you mean? Worst character or the worst in the show?
Worst character.
Jesus Christ.
I don't
No.
think there's anybody worse. Who's worse?
I have to think about it, but no, there's no way.
Yeah, of course you have to think about it because
I have
nobody
to
else
think about it,
gives
yeah,
you.
because there's 50 series, bro. You mean to tell me that Daiji is the absolute Daiji's a fucking idiot, bro. That's all he is.
Yeah.
He's just an idiot.
There's no upside to the character. You see the scene on screen right now? I
Okay.
actually just took such a hurt. No, not that one. The one before that. He was antagonizing a group of refugees for no reason.
Bro, that guy
Yeah.
really showed up, blew up the damn tent, blew up the shelter, talking about why are you running? Why are you scared? I'm here to save you, bro.
Nothing to be afraid of. I'm gonna just hand you over to the guy who's been terrorizing Japan for like a month now.
For the last year or so.
Yeah. Why are you guys screaming and running? What the heck? And they threw a can at him, and I spent like 30 minutes trying to get the screenshot. That shit was funny. But
So to jump away from Daiji real quick, what I wanted to say at the end of Tux's stream yesterday was Revice is probably one of the most polarizing series. Well, not one of. It's definitely a polarizing series, and I think the last one that was really like divisive like this was let me see. The last time it was divisive like this was Ghost, really, because people liked it, and then because people said they liked Ghost, and then they got flayed in the streets for it because that show it's not bad. It's just less than stellar, I think. Because Ghost has a lot of Ghost loses its plot 10 episodes in. Like the whole plot of Tucker has to gather the icons and get the luminaries on his side to wish himself back to life. And then an episode 10 he just doesn't do it. He does something else with the wish, and then they're like, okay, we'll reset your timer. And then they reset his timer again. And then the next time they don't even bother resetting his timer. He kind of just fades out of existence and then comes back.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that Ghost is a very interesting show.
Can't believe a main character died, came back. How could they do that?
Right?
Blasphemous.
Yeah, they killed that guy like 4 times in his own series. I could never. Who didn't die though? Who didn't die though?
Who didn't die?
One Kadota Hiromi, aka Kamen Rider Demons.
Are we sure he's demons? Are we sure he's demons?
You're such a sicko.
Are we sure? Because
Yes.
there are a couple people that put that belt on.
So what?
They're moving a lot better than he was.
No, come on.
I don't know.
I mean, they were, but come on. You know what they did to my man.
His death the first time actually might be one of the most egregious, like, emotion baits I've ever seen.
They just threw that guy off the cliff, that's all.
They threw that guy off the cliff, and then everybody forgot about him, like, not even an episode later.
They threw him off the cliff, and the worst part is, I think that the Hiromi stuff would have been a lot better if they hadn't found him 2 episodes later in the recap episode.
Yeah, and one of the worst recap episodes ever. But you're recapping for a reason is cool, and then they showed it to him, and he was just like, "Can you guys leave the premises, please?
Get the fuck out of my house, man."
I don't
No, Ma, don't worry about them. I don't know them. His mom is great. I haven't finished the side story yet, but I really hope they didn't kill his mom.
I don't think
because if they did, and the next thing he did was come back and get fucking yelled at by Daiji like his mom didn't fucking die. Oh my god, it's gonna make it worse. I'm so glad I didn't whatchamacallit. I'm so glad I didn't watch the shit yet. Because if his mom dies at the end of that special, and he came back, and the first thing Daiji does is tell him to go to hell, oh, I'm gonna be so bad.
And it'll be even funnier because Daiji's whole family is safe. He's sitting there yelling and screaming over some girl he didn't even know like that. Like she was, Karizaki's assistant, but
No, she was
she
Hiromi's doctor. She wasn't even his assistant. She was a doctor. She's not even a scientist.
so she was literally just hanging out in the science labs all day for no reason.
Yes, because they were
Yeah.
friends. They were all friends. That's all it is. Oh, friends.
Yeah.
If you, because Karizaki doesn't really like open up to anyone except for Hiromi, and that back end with them is the fucking worst.
It's just weird. Like, where did this come from?
I mean,
They were never like cool like this when Hiromi was still at Phoenix.
yeah, I don't know. That's why it's kind of weird. Because it's just like of all people to open up to, it's the guy that you basically killed.
Yeah,
You did this to him.
you knew that thing in there was killing him, but you didn't tell him.
You knew Vale was killing him, and you were just like, yeah, nah, you'll be all right. You like to take risks, right?
Tough, right? Like, come on,
You're
man.
tough, right?
Like that whole thing when they had the plan to save her, and then the plan went awry because I forget who messed the plan up. Somebody messed the plan up. I think it was Vale, and then Daiji's mad at Sakura and Iki, and Iki just like he's just like I'll just take it, I'll just get
Yeah,
beat
it's my
up.
fault. I did this.
I was actually so upset, bro. Like, come on, somebody has to push back against this crybaby.
Daiji sitting here, baby. Sakura did.
Yeah, but she, despite being
Bro, she
invincible,
was getting packed too.
she
I
can't
don't
win
know
any fight.
why she wanted to keep fighting that guy. She was getting packed.
I don't know. She felt like it was her responsibility as the youngest. But it's just like you're not built like that. You're not that guy. It's not you. It's somebody else. It's not you though.
I just hate the fact that when I said this was probably around like episode 20 something or whatever, before Akaishi and Gif and all of that. I had said that Daiji's arc wasn't over, and boy did I wish I was fucking wrong now.
Oh my
I was
god.
looking through my tweets and I said, yeah, nah. This clearly isn't over yet. So when they finish it, hopefully it'll be good. And here I am.
It wasn't good. Daiji's character arc lasted so long. It actually
It lasted the
got
entire show.
it got the main villain killed. Like it actually got him killed. Like that's how crazy that was. I'm pretty sure the episode after he solved that thing, like after he fought Hiromi, there was maybe like what 2-3 more episodes, and then Gift got smoked.
Yeah,
Which
the fact
sounds
that
fine.
Gif died, they killed Gif, and there was a whole another 6 weeks of TV, or not even 6. It was like 8 weeks of TV. But yeah,
Actually, some of the worst TV I've ever watched. And this is on a channel where we've watched RWBY week to week.
yeah,
That shit was painful. I don't care how much setup they put in the Karizaki thing with his dad, but that shit was whatever conclusion it came to. Trust. I don't care how many times Karizaki's dad spun around that little DX racer and started
he did
talking to
do
him
that a
about
lot, huh? When they revealed the weekend shit, that was like his thing. Is that
every
niggas would come walking in
episode.
and he just like, yeah, okay.
Oh my god, they needed to show the DX racer off, bro.
That really is his thing.
It's in these pictures and it's bothering me.
Wow, he did do that a lot, huh? Holy shit!
God, what are
What,
we
what's in
doing?
his little chair, kicking his feet around, swinging around in his chair?
I saw that like GIF with it was literally the entire episode where they beat GIF, and then I was just like, man, I can't wait to see how GIF is gonna get out of this one. And then it kept going like he was dead, and it kept going, and then what was it? The stinger was like Karizaki's evil or something like that.
No,
No, it's because
the stinger is Karizaki is wigging out because he didn't listen to the warning of go see your dad before he dies. All he wanted was his dad's love and affection, but he wasn't man enough to like be happy that his dad was still alive.
Yeah.
I do like that as a storyline for Karizaki. I don't like it in the last 5 episodes of the fucking show. Like that's completely misplaced. The Juga stuff, all of Karazaki's whole everything in the last 5 to 8 episodes of the show is nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, why would Karazaki be your final boss? The Juga suit literally exists because they wanted to make it.
Maybe they got a V cinema. Oh, they definitely have a V cinema for it coming soon, but
Yeah, but
like
Juga
it's just,
was definitely. I feel like Juga existed, and it was probably going to be the way they beat GIF, or it could have been like a GIF and Karazaki combo thing where somebody was supposed to get absorbed by his damn GIF. Okay.
I was actually hoping and praying that it was Daiji so that GIF could actually be something of something.
Bro,
Instead
Daiji
of just
wanted it. Daiji pulled up, yo, make the contract. Everybody standing there, huh?
like I was pissed off when I saw it, but I was like, this is the only way that we can salvage this fucking villain. So you might as well do it. And then it just didn't happen. And then the outcome we got is actually the worst thing we ever could have gotten.
Yeah,
Stupid.
I do think that they should have opted in and had GIF eat somebody that mattered, not Olteka. Like you have Olteka get eaten and then nothing comes out of it. Then you release Olteka from the pocket dimension and everyone else that was eaten, but not the people that were turned into Giftarians because you can't change those people back.
Very cool.
Yeah, Daiji's whole thing is just weird though. Like it's a very weird thing to discuss because it makes sense. Like the way I understand it is Kagero was born from Daiji's secret disdain for his brother being as much of a people person and being, you know, reckless for other people's well-being as he is. At least that's how they tried to frame it. They framed it as, oh, he hates his brother because his brother is everything he wants to be and probably more. Like they try to make it about the Revice driver and it's like, why though? Like of all things, why would Daiji be mad I mean, I guess Daiji is more mad at himself than Iki, and then it evolves into
It doesn't manifest like that though. This is a problem. I guess they didn't want to make him too much like Revice to where it's like there's two of them. Like there is Daiji and Kagero, even though they do that literally the fucking V cinema after. But like if he's mad at himself and he's also mad at Iki, how about since you're gonna stretch this out for entirely too long and then have him and his other self fight for no reason and then coalesce or whatever? Why not just have it to where the first revelation is said is that he breaks up into his own separate person? He's live and then there's evil and then evil. No, maybe evil fucks off for however long. But the important part is that we have Daiji back. Look, mom, we saved him. We did it. Daiji's back. And then later on, Kagero shows up and it's just like, all right, now I have to handle this. I handled my disdain towards Iki. Now I have to, handle my disdain towards myself. And I feel like that would make more sense to whatever the hell they did with this flip flop. And instead of literally making Daiji like himself, just not a good person at all. It's like I don't know who wrote any of that and then saw like I guess it's too late because of the way that they schedule stuff, but maybe when it's put to screen, then it's just like all right, maybe I'm not sure if I like this, but at that point it's too late because you can't do reshoots, otherwise you got to delay the whole program.
right.
And the only way you can do that is if golf comes on, but it's not golf season anymore, so now you're just kind of stuck.
PGA Tour
Like,
break is always the funniest thing. Because what do you mean that TV also is like, yeah, no, we're just not gonna enter anything except for golf for the next for this week at 8 a.m. You know, like realistically, who was watching golf at 8 a.m.?
8 a.m. Who's not at work during that? Like, what?
Well, I mean, it's
What
a
is going
Sunday.
on?
You would think this is Sunday morning, so
That's true.
everybody would be at home. But
I got caught.
airing PGA Tour golf at 8 a.m. is insane. I can't even say if it's a local network because I don't know. But the idea that all the children's programming just disappears on Sunday mornings during the PGA Tour is insane. And then we get to how Hiromi affects Daiji's character, and it affects it fucking bad.
I don't know what are they going for? Is it hero complex?
It has to be, right? Because Hiromi dies. Well, dies in quotations. And then Daiji basically becomes the commander of Phoenix. And he says he's going to live up to Hiromi's will. And then that's when he becomes a complete sociopath, and he tries to become the tragic hero. Where he's basically stretching himself thin to try and cover every angle. And he can't, and it drives him insane. And I guess the breaking point was when he tried to save what's her name? Damn, Akemi. When he tried to save Akemi from GIF, and he just fed, and then Akaishi was like, "Yo, so about working for me, boss? Let me show you the truth." And then he shows him that GIF can't be beaten, and then Daiji's character just flips again. It doesn't even. It flips from him trying to be the tragic hero to him being. It flips to not even blind justice, but fear.
Yeah.
Because everything he does is out of fear, and it's just, oh well, I don't know, man. The Daiji stuff is very, it's compelling, but it's to a point where it's like the Kento stuff from last season. So for those of you that didn't watch Saber last season, there's a point where Kento does, in quotations, die. Well, he doesn't die; he gets sealed in Kuroyami. And then when he's brought back, Kuroyami shows him, a future of the world being destroyed, and Toma being destroyed. And the whole thing with Kento is that he wants to prevent that. He wants to protect the world and his friends, so he'll do it by himself, and he becomes Edgelord Supreme in his stupid Burberry coat and scarf. They really have to be better with picking these clothes for these damn characters. The damn Burberry coat, and what was it this season? The Cuban Link?
Yeah.
The Cuban Link. I have to get this Kento image. Because it's a really nuts image. Like, nobody realizes how ridiculous he looks with this damn Burberry coat on. Let me find it. This stupid Burberry peacoat. Where is it, man? I do like the Caliber suit, and I feel like they threw it out way too soon. But I mean, that's just Rider. Is that they use suits as a means to an end, and then the suit is just done. Bro, look at this dumbass shit.
A real quick aside, Weezy is such a sick nigga. Let me see this suit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, what Uniqlo did you get this from, bro? Why are you wearing that?
Yo,
What the hell? What the hell? What is it? A white turtleneck with the collar up, unbuttoned. I almost said trench coat. Trench coat.
trench coat is sick.
Why is it only one collar up?
But yeah, the Kento stuff is funny because Kento hits a point where he comes back and he can see the future, right? He's seen multiple futures and they all play out. They start to play out the same. Where it's like, he knows what's going to happen next. Oh, Toma's going to be forced into using Primitive Dragon. And then the transformation is going to break. And then the transformation doesn't break. And he's like, wait a second. What do you mean by this? Even though he's supposed to be Toma's best friend and have blind faith in his best friend, that show is also written very weird.
Yeah.
Because everybody forms connections with Toma by episode like 10, 12. And then once Rika shows up and she's like, yeah, Master Logo said that nigga's bad people. And everybody's just like, yep, you know what? All of this shit that we went through where Toma proved us wrong about him, fuck him. We're gonna go with Master Logos. Like, the only person that it makes sense for them to defect back to this, well, not defect, but, alienate Toma is Slash and, what's his name? Blades. Because they're actually, like, I can't say not real people, but they're guild first people. But back to Revice and back to Daiji. Daiji is
It's just the themes that they give him. It like the way that they're executed doesn't make any sense. And I know that's very fucking film student buzzword or whatever. But you look at the shit and it's just frustrating to watch because like I feel like I'm not supposed to hate him.
you're not.
Like, but the whole thing is that the show's about family, and then 99% of the one character that he doesn't tie the family together, but it is very apparent when one of the family members isn't around for the family, and he's actively trying to destroy the family for no good. Like, there is not a single good reason as to why he's trying to tear this family apart. I don't care what anybody says. None of his decisions make sense, and it just angers me. Like when Sakura leaves to go work with Weekend full time, there is a good reason because her brothers are fighting. This gift guy is doing some bad stuff, and I'm not strong enough to keep up with Iki. You can argue about whether or not she's strong enough to keep up with Daiji because that guy sucks, but you know she has to get stronger. And Weekend at least has somewhat of her trust, more of her trust than Phoenix does. And she's not gonna hang out with Karizaki, so she goes with Weekend. All right, that's fine. Um, Daiji leaves to go hang out with Phoenix full time because he needs to be the commander of such and such and be manipulated by Akaishi front and center. And it's just like, well, why are you doing? Why? What? Because at the end of the series, they let Phoenix go and make something else anyway. So why would you even try to salvage it right now? Oh, he's trying to be like Hiromi, bro. Hiromi would have let that shit go too, straight up. I mean,
Probably would have let that thing go.
And it doesn't make sense to how far his hero complex goes down to where now he's persecuting like civilians. Like he's actively forcing people to live in refugees. Hey, I'm gonna make you go live with GIF or the Phoenix camps because we're gonna keep you safe from GIF against your own will. You have no free choice of will. And they're just like, why are you doing this? And they start throwing bottles and cans at him because they're upset that they're being told to focus, and he's sending them niggas to concentration camps. And I don't understand how he gets from A to B in terms of like hero complex, butt back. No, I don't get it. And it
Hero
sucks.
complex to anointed savior, whatever you want to call it, savior complex. This shit is really weird because like I get how he couldn't see it was wrong, but you have to think about it when you pull up blowing up these damn weekend shelters and showing up with gift juniors. Nobody's gonna be happy to see you.
You are the problem now. It's not even because he started off as like, we shouldn't fight back against GIF because there's no reason to.
We can't win.
We're not going to be able to win. And to him actively being the problem, like, of course we can't win if you're going to actively get in the way of whatever humanity's trying to do.
The craziest part is after they pop Ultimate Revice, and they're literally using GIF's powers against him. Daiji's still just like, yeah, no. Nope, don't believe in it. That shit is a sham. He's unbeatable.
To the point where Iki and Vice and Sakura are doing literally everybody's doing everything in their power to fight back against it. And they're time and time again they have to put Daiji on his ass and make him actually see what's going on. And then he pulls a gun on his siblings. And that was it for me. Like, no, it's over. He's done. Whatever they did with him at that point, I didn't care because what am I supposed to do with that? Yo, do you know how far you have to be to pull a gun on your siblings?
Yeah. It's not the gun. It's the combination. It's the building the whole scene. He's fighting with them. They use ultimate revice. Well, Vice uses ultimate revice to throw his own attack back at him, and undoes his transformation. And the first thing Daiji thought of when he saw his family running towards him was to pull this fucking revolver from his holster. That guy's a lunatic.
It's so bad.
Yo, imagine seeing your brother run towards you, your brother and sister run towards you, and you pull a fucking revolver on them. Where did he get that?
Oh my! Kaishi gave it to
bro. Whose gun is that? Cause them Phoenix niggas were using the stupid cell phone guns for the longest.
damn phone pistol.
And this
Some
guy
little...
pulls up with this fucking, and it's not like a revolver. It's a goddamn like cowboy revolver.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I don't know, man. It's just something else.
No, Daiji, it gets to the point where he's just in the way. He's in the way, and the fact that they tried to reinsert Hiromi back into the show to be his foil and to be his, like, rock, and then have it not work, makes no sense to me.
Yo, by the way, I've never seen a character get so much, like, cool guy gas as I have Hiromi in the
Yeah,
second
no,
half of
with
the show.
the bow and the showing
The
up in his
bow.
fucking penny loafers and yo,
He...
nah, hell no. We gotta
he
talk about
does.
that fit, bro. It's
Oh,
a crazy fit.
I don't. Anybody that's not Iki and Sakura, we're just not. I don't know what it is.
Oh
Even
my
Karizaki has some
god.
crazy fits. Like he pulled off some nasty ones,
Son, when he
and I'm just
came
like, no,
back
there's no way.
with his fucking with this damn long coat and these damn penny loafers.
Oh
Bro,
my
whose
god!
dad is this? Oh my
And now,
god.
now he speaks all slow. And whereas before he was like a nervous wreck, like he tried to always be prim and proper. Now he speaks slow and cool and low. Is that all you got? Iki and Vice, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. And now he puts more bass and I'm gonna lay down my life, even if it kills me. And things like that. And it's just like, bro, who are you trying to fool?
They also tried to whatchamacallit. They also tried to tease his damn death, and I was not here for it.
Because they didn't do it. They didn't do it again. I understand like fake out death and actual death is a sin, but why even tease that? You
Well,
guys have control
because
over
they
things.
have to remember what they did. You know, it's one of those things where it's just like you said that if he ever puts the suit back on, he's gonna fucking fall out. So you just have to tease the falling out. So they did it,
Yeah.
and it's the worst fucking thing I've ever seen. Where is this damn fucking bow? Where is him and this damn bow? I need him. I need to see Hiromi with this regular ass bow and arrow. Where is this image?
For the future's sake and for Daiji's sake, I need to lay down my life one more time.
Oh my god, they had this guy out there with that stupid regular bow and arrow, killing Gift Juniors with it. I don't get it.
You need to make him cool, man.
No way, man. The
Turning
worst
the
part
only
is
character.
they rushed him into that suit anyway. There was like no build for it.
Yeah. And he transformed like episode 5 or something like that.
Yeah, he transformed like immediately. Like as soon as Evil showed up and Evil was a problem, like after he got jumped, he took that demon driver and showed up and then had nothing to actually do. Like there was no build to it. He just took it because it was available.
We had like 3 riders. No, we had like 4 riders in the span of like 5, 6 episodes.
Yeah, we had Revice itself, we had Evil, we had Demons, and then
Yeah.
we would get live like 4 episodes later. I don't know, man. It's interesting when they do stuff like that because he shows up. It's basically immediately. Like I have to hold on. I have to look up what episode number this is. Where it's his debut as Demons.
Before.
Reforming the out. 5 is, let's see, makes a cameo. 6.
I lied.
Is it 6? Oh no, it's 7. Okay, yeah. Demon shows up in 7 because it's the Jackal Vice stamp, the Jackal genome, where they're using the skateboard and they're at the skate park, and that's his cool little debut when he shows up. But yeah,
Okay.
to have 7 be where Demons appears and then 10 be where you flip the gun over and live appears is very weird because Hiromi doesn't do anything. Like the last time you saw Hiromi before he takes that Demons driver, he was sitting there mad because he got demoted from captain because he tried to use a Revice stamp and let loose a demon.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Then he becomes demons, and they kick his ass a lot. They just kick his ass. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. They just kick his ass a lot.
It's literally just he gets beat up and then told he's dying. That he should stop, and then his childhood friend betrays him, and then she beats him up, and then I think he like barely wins. And then the next episode, Oteka is like, "I'll be taking that," and then Hiromi gets sent to side story hell until they need him again because Daiji's been off a perk or something like that for the past 5 episodes. And then he
Second
shows
half
up
of this show.
in this nasty ass fit. It's on screen right now. And then 5-10 episodes later, he shows up with a bow and arrow to fight some damn space monsters.
No, that bow and arrow is crazy.
It's nuts.
And
then Sakura is just there for the entire series.
They didn't have to give her a power up. I would have saved it for the V Cinema.
No, because then she looks crazy because these guys are getting power ups every other episode. While she's
That's a staple, brother.
I don't
actually.
I like that when they gave her that scythe. I feel like the scythe,
they packed that scythe immediately.
It should have been stronger for longer, or just keep giving her weapons power ups instead of like an actual power up. If you're just gonna not use it, because when she actually did get her power up, I was pissed off. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, because it doesn't matter because it's the end of the damn show. And then she gets her power up to get packed by Karazaki like 3 episodes later.
All right.
Like, what happened? What actually fucking happened, man?
I'm back. Hey guys. Returned. Aguilera's cool.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about the Deadmans. Julio could be cool, but they needed a village idiot.
Yeah.
Like his lovesick dog relationship was actually really, really fucking cool. Well, not cool. It's cute because it's just like, I'd do anything for you. It's not necessarily like, I mean, it is love on his end, but it's unrequited love that doesn't feel forced. Like, even before he got kicked out of the Deadmans and he lost his powers or whatever, you could tell that he was always her plus one. Like, it was never Oteka at all.
Extremely nasty.
Then there's Oteka.
Yeah, it's just standard bad guy. He's not anything. He kills a few people.
I didn't need his backstory.
He's just a piece of shit, right?
No, his backstory is that Akaishi groomed him from fucking childhood.
Oh yeah. Why did Juga debut so late? Who knows about? Yeah.
Because that suit was definitely supposed to debut earlier. It was definitely supposed to be the buy time for them to finish Ultimate Revice suit, where Karazaki had it's the I don't know, bro. Like, that suit was what I feel like that suit existed before. It existed well before they put it on screen. Like, I want to say, because he'd been working on it for so long. Like, if you watch the Revice the Mystery spinoff, when he sees it was foreshadowed actually, because when they were doing the mystery and the girl was taking all of the evil monster types and trying to make one big stamp or like one complete stamp. That's where he gets the idea for Juga, and that's very early. That's like episode like 26 to 30, something like that. That's where Revice the Mystery takes place.
Right.
So Karizaki was working on this thing basically the entire damn series. So it's not like this suit came out of nowhere. I mean, it feels like it came out of nowhere because you forgot, or you would forget at this time, but he had been working on it for a really long time. So I don't know. I don't know about this Juga stuff, but I mean the suit is cool. The visuals are fantastic, but it shouldn't have been where it was.
50 episodes. That's crazy.
I like this theme too. Pops getting another rider form is definitely it's more what's the word? It's more deserved than Over Demons being a thing. Period.
Yeah,
I did not need Over Demons at all. Once Vale left the Demons driver, Karazaki should have immediately just fixed it.
Yep.
So that it works without a demon. Because there's no reason that everybody's making drivers without needing a demon. and here comes the Demons driver, just yo, come here, need one. Like the weekend driver doesn't need a demon. The Juga driver doesn't need a demon. The Steam one doesn't need one. Like there's just it's so odd.
Yeah.
Not to mention his father's self-sacrifice also didn't like bring him back. So I don't know what's up with Daiji, man.
Oh yeah, no, I mean the dad stuff was cool. Didn't bring Daiji. What did? No, I'm not gonna ask. I don't really care. The dad stuff was cool though, like Vale and
yeah, because it plays into the actual narrative. Like it doesn't feel forced because it's something that led to the beginning of the series, basically.
Right. Iki and Vice being part of that. That was all cool. Wish they did more with that though. I say it every time we watch and every time I like talk about it, but like the actors for mom and dad in that show are really good.
Yeah, they play actual parents.
They play actual parents. They feel like actual parents, and it actually does feel reassuring whenever mom has to like put on a strong face for her kids. Like that actually always gets me in my feels. She plays a very good mom.
Listen, I said it in episode 3. Had they done anything fucking wild to her, I wouldn't shut that. This would not have happened. I promise you.
They knew. They knew they couldn't do it. I'm glad they kept it early too, because like I wasn't really warmed up to her yet. But by the time like midway through, especially right before the dad fought Vale, that's when I was feeling. I was like, oh man, this sucks. This is. I don't know whether or not they were gonna kill the dad. I really didn't want them to, but it felt like that could have gone any type of way. I feel.
Had they killed dad, I would have been pissed too, because there's such a good dynamic together, and then even alone, like seeing Genta go from idiot YouTuber dad to I love my family and I know what needs to be done, and I'm basically ex paramilitary. Yeah, badass. Like when he showed up in that veil suit the first time, I said, "Oh, hold on, the game has changed." No, wait a minute. The game has indeed changed.
Because I feel like they would have never killed the dad, because it would have been awkward for the dad to be like, I need to show Daiji something. And then
fucking die.
Yeah, he dies. So he was definitely never in any danger, which is another failure on Daiji's part. Like if Daiji was normal at that point, there could have been a possibility that the dad just dies. But since it just proved Daiji right, it would have been awkward overall. Couldn't have done it. Which is annoying. Because not knowing whether a character lives or dies is actually, I feel like when you can prove that your storytelling is good, but sometimes the circumstances are just out of your control. But at least he had a cool suit, right?
Yeah, that suit is fantastic, man. I like that shit.
Fire.
I forgot what it's a kit bash of. It's damn, I forgot what it was, but it's a really nice looking suit. It's a damn shame it's in like 3 episodes. But hey, what can you do?
Yeah, I almost forgot this was an anniversary series, though.
Yeah, because they did the same thing that they did with Zenkaiger, where the anniversary plays second fiddle to the actual narrative, instead of making it like Decade or Gokaiger, where the anniversary is the narrative.
Shout out Decade, man. With a good rider suit.
Okay. No, hold on. Wait a minute. Don't come in here shilling that shit, bro. Move.
What, a decade?
Yeah, and move, bro.
You're not. Oh, that's where you from, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Fuck off.
But now Fire Emblem was copying off of that damn decade shit, so
What you mean?
you
You
know.
don't like the rings? The rings of power?
Nah, nah, I don't like it.
What is that shit? Fate? You just put the Fate's ring on? Here come,
Yeah. Here comes
damn.
Marth.
Ryoma on his way. Give me the Ryoma ring. I don't need anything else.
You probably actually don't need anything else with the real ring. However, I don't think he's in that game. You're going to get Corn instead.
Ew, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah. What else did I say about the series? Gimmick is cool. I think Iki, unfortunately, is one of my favorite writers ever.
Nah, he's a crazy good main character.
He's up there. He's so good. Only problem is that like he's in this show. It's my only thing.
The
He's in any other show.
first half of this show is fantastic. I will say that. Like I
Yeah.
want to say the first 20 episodes is very good. Like it's not phenomenal, but it is very good TV. They keep the reveals. They actually do a good job keeping the reveals under wraps. And also getting you invested in the family dynamic, since that's the entire show. They do a bad
Literally.
job with trying to make Hiromi a character. And they also do a very bad job of establishing the Deadmans as an actual threat.
Right. Because they don't actually do anything.
They show up and they make demons in order to revive GIF, but at the same time, Phoenix being an evil organization on the low is so vintage Kamen Rider. I love it, but at the same time, there was not enough.
Right.
Like killing the Phoenix commander almost immediately, and then having somebody be a duplicate in his place or whatever. Having the chameleon guy be his replacement is I think awful, because it doesn't mean anything to Hiromi's character, even though that's what they tried to do. Like, that whole thing was for Hiromi, but you don't show me enough of that. They talk like twice, and then Hiromi starts seeing force ghosts after that guy's dead.
Yeah. Very cool.
Then you reintroduce Hiromi's friends right as he's about to die, and put them in a position to die, where one of his friends actually does die. Fun fact, that actor also played Pat Ren Sango in Lupat. I didn't recognize her because I wasn't paying attention, but it is her, yeah.
Alright.
I don't know. I just do not know, man. If it's not like the RWBY I don't know, where I'm just fucking disgusted and I have no words. I have a lot of words for Revice, because that second half, it starts out okay, and then once they use Barrett Rex and break up the Deadmans, the show starts free falling. Because Old Tech is just doing shit. Old Tech is just doing shit. Aguilera and Julio are chasing after Old Tekka. It's basically a free for all melee between everybody, and nobody wins in the end, because GIF shows up and starts killing everybody. Then in the back end of this show, we sacrifice actual like storytelling and direction to tell the rest of this damn Daiji story. Like I don't mind the Kamen Rider Veil tie-in and that whole storyline, because it's good stuff. But the fact that it's there to link them, I guess to link them back to Daiji is a problem.
Back to Daiji and GIF. And Iki too, I guess.
Because Iki's the main character, but we're laser I mean, there's enough focus on Iki as a main character that it's not an issue, but the way that they focus on Daiji feels egregious.
Right.
It feels bad because Daiji is always on screen. Daiji, I mean, honestly, in the back end of this show, you can argue that Daiji's on screen more than Ikki is. Because everything takes place in Phoenix in that last, 20 episodes.
I'm not even sure that needs to be argued very hard. Because between Akaishi and Phoenix, Daiji has a lot to do and say. So.
Daiji stole the seat. He absolutely stole the main character's seat and became the main character for it to not be that great.
Yep. Nah, just get to make the series writer as an author out of here.
It's crazy. Throw the whole man out.
Yeah, just get them out of here. Sorry.
It's not a good half of it. It's the entire series. It is the entire series. From episode 1 to episode 44, Daiji is the main, not the main focus, but he is a focus on this show. He becomes the main focus in the last 15 of that 44, but yeah.
Yeah.
I still can't believe this. We gotta talk about this over demon shit, man. We have to talk about this over demon shit.
Listen, man. I don't
Brother.
even know, I don't know what they were doing.
Bro, this over demon shit exists for no reason.
Because what is it? At first, it's who is it? It's the one nigga from Phoenix. His name is escaping.
He's from Weekend. It's Hikaru.
Weekend, yeah.
Hikaru becomes over demons, and that's the thing there.
All right.
What the fuck?
And then it turns over to Julio eventually, right?
Yes.
Does he get his own thing entirely? Yeah.
Well, he was going to get his own thing. He was going to get the damn Buffalo life stamp.
Yeah.
I want to know what that should look like. I know they didn't do it because they were gonna have a Buffalo Rider next season, but damn, bro.
We'll see it soon, but don't worry.
So Hikaru takes the Overdemon's mantle, watches his surrogate family get killed, loses, almost dies to buy time for them to. I forgot what they were doing, but he was buying time, and he basically almost died. Then he hands over the Overdemon's driver to Tamaki, and then disappears from the show entirely until the last episode.
Because they put him on IR, man. You're not supposed to be on the field.
Yeah, but I forgot he was in the show till he shows up in the last episode in that scene, in the epilogue scene.
Nah, I did this straight up.
That was crazy. I've never seen a character disappear like that.
They don't give a damn about him, bro.
I don't either, but golly. Nah, fuck that guy, bro.
You could at least, per time, you give a fuck.
Holy moly. Also, I do like that the Ushijima family being weird actually did turn into something that wasn't them being dead men's.
Yeah.
They teased it with Sakura going to the basement and it being all green and shot weird, and they were using the damn X-Files soundtrack.
Yeah.
That was cool that it actually did turn out to be a force of good and not just, hey, so we're evil and we want you to be evil because, well, I like you and that's about it.
I think it was also cool that they were the rival faction of Phoenix and Gift too. Because we actually get to show up and stick around with them. It plays back into the overall main series gimmick, which is family. And then they're kind of the opposite of the Igarashis, to where the Igarashis are already established as a family. Everybody knows each other's favorite things and quirks and things like that. Whereas these guys are playing a pretend family. They're not supposed to actually like each other, but overall, somewhere deep down, they actually did enjoy being around each other. And as they all start to get clapped one by one, then it's just damn, I actually did love these people. And when the father actually bit it, I actually did feel something. I'm like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
because he was really good at I guess just being a a presence in the show. Like I would never forget about that guy. Like I knew he was going to show up in an episode just because of how important that guy felt whenever he did act.
Yeah, like he was the mouthpiece, and he wasn't even the leader of Weekend, but because he was such a good mouthpiece, like you knew some shit was going on when he was on screen.
Yeah.
And it's that scene that I was talking about. They did that really good scene when they killed Akaishi killed Kimiko, and Hikaru was just like, "Yo, if you won't go do anything, I'll do something." And Hikaru goes out there and watches his surrogate mom get killed, and they cut back to Masumi and Tasuke, and the room is fucking disheveled.
Yep.
Like, it's something you don't catch if you're not really paying attention. But the first time they talk, when Hikaru runs out of the room is fine. After Kimiko dies and they cut back, the room is completely... Monitors are flipped upside down, the chairs are knocked over, there's papers everywhere.
The DX racers, man.
Hikaru was like, "Oh yeah, you know, you don't even care," and then it cuts back, and it's like, "Well, yeah, you kind of did, kind of did."
Yeah, he cared, bro.
You kicked my damn computer over, nigga. Of course he cares.
My RTX 4090. No.
my 4090 is fucking bent and in pieces because this guy had a temper tantrum.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I that guy was fire. So much so to the point where he dies and the show just folds in on itself. I feel like that might have been the turning point, actually.
That is a really weird turning point because he killed all of these characters and Hikaru did nothing.
Yeah, and Hikaru never got his lick back.
He
nothing.
never got his lick back ever. He's never going to get it back. He is out of active duty because he damn near killed himself. Like, what did he try to do? He tried to do a damn kamikaze attack where he put like 6 genomes on at the same time, and they were just like, "Yo, what are you doing?"
I think all he got out of that was like a good explosion or something like that. It wasn't even like a dehension.
He blew himself up. Oh my god, got clean heart issues now. He's just like his hero.
Yep.
Hiromi, man. They slimed that guy so bad. I don't want to talk about Hiromi anymore. It makes me fucking sad.
I don't think there's anybody else to talk about. I think we didn't talk about Iki much, but Iki was good. Vice was whatever.
That's the theme of Revice is that it's about Iki, but to him, it's about everyone else. So even though he's in every scene, he never makes it about him. Even though they try to make it seem like that's his whatchamacallit. They try to make it seem like he's only doing things for people to make himself feel better. And I mean, I guess that is a flaw that you can put in that, and it's something that Iki does end up believing for a little bit.
I mean, that's part of trying to help people, though. Like, expecting somebody to not get like anything out of helping people is kind of crazy, because even down to its base level, if the only thing you want to do is see people be happy because you help them, and you still call somebody selfish after that, is crazy. Because if it's dead ass, just like, you know, for example, like, you know, giving like food or money to the homeless, right? People do that all the time, and you know, not everybody records it because you're not supposed to. But then you have to ask yourself, why do you do it? Because you know it's not going to help them in the wrong run, like the long run, but you do it anyway. And you do it because you actually, like, for that small moment that you do give them something, you want to at least see them happy. Because you can't do much else, but you want them to be happy. And these niggas trying to gaslight Iki into thinking that he's a bad person because he does a lot more for these people than what I just said, but
than anyone could ever do for them. But yeah.
Then you, what is that? Oh, you're Japan's biggest busybody. Like, yeah, nigga, what?
Yeah, like Kagero tries to make it a bad thing. What's his name? The narcissist, the lawyer. The lawyer is like, "Yo, there's something noble about what you do. It's all about you." And Iki starts believing him, and he's like, "Wait a second." Well, not believing him. It makes him mad because he's just like, "Oh, fuck you." It's actually
Straight
fuck
up.
you.
Straight up.
And I like that thing between him and Vice, where it does become a thing that pops up later in the series, where he does think back on the lawyer telling him, you know, you do things for your own satisfaction. You don't actually care about anyone else. Because it rings. It feels like it rings true when Daiji is involved. Because every time him and Daiji butt heads, it does end up being, oh well, Ikki turns it into, well, it's my fault. I should trust you more. Like that's what it was when he was evil. When Kagero took over in Evil, that's what it was. With Holy Live, that's what it was with Evility Live. Every time they had some kind of discourse, it was I should have trusted you. Like he turns, and it's to the point where Daiji is clearly in the wrong, but Ikki takes blame for it.
Yeah, and that pisses me off. But I think it's just because I think it's more me not liking Daiji than it is Ikki actually having a problem with like no, it's both. Because what was it? There's one of these scenes in here where after what was that, Kemi dies,
Yeah.
and then Daiji gets upset and Nikki's just like, all right, well, it's my fault or something like that. That's when I got pissed off because Ikki's not standing up for himself, not because it's Daiji. Like, you know what you know, and you know that you're right. You have to do something. You can't just
You know that Akemi told you to kill her, but Daiji doesn't know that, and you just hold on to that.
You not telling him what happened probably played more into his complex. You not wanting to like fight back against your brother is playing more into this context, and that's probably what his flaw is. Trying to be too good of a person is his fault. Evil T Live is a nasty name. Everything about that character is nasty.
They should have just called it Live Evil. And it also doesn't help that it doesn't do anything as a form. Like, you know how when you get new Revice forms, it's Ikki and Vice, and then they do something cool or whatever. Like, perfect example is with the Geno mixes, where it's Revi has a form and Vice has a form, and then they have the remix form where it's, you know, some weird amalgamation of the animal it's supposed to be. And then you get Evility Live, which is like a super form, and you compare it to Ultimate Revice or even Thunder Gale. Well, Thunder Gale is one form. Yeah, actually, let's compare it to Thunder Gale. Because Thunder Gale is supposed to be them together in one suit. And that's what it feels like when it probably should have been more of an Ultimate Revice or a Barrett Rex.
Yeah.
Or better yet, if you want to do something, have it be that there's a live form and an evil form where it changes colors. Like, there's no reason that... Also, the issue that I have with Karazaki is that he makes these things and tells you the bare minimum about it. It's like reading Pokemon descriptions where they give you a sentence, where they give you like a Cliff Note sentence, and it's supposed to mean a lot more than it does. Because he gives them the Holy Wing stamp, and he says, yo, whoever wins this fight is going to reign supreme, and the other one will be lost forever. No, not knowing, or maybe he didn't know. And that's the thing about him, is that you have to assume with Karazaki that he did know. Because he knew about Veil being in the Demon's Driver. He knew about Barrett Rex is whatchamacallit, the feedback loop of if they're out of sync, Ikki will set himself on fire.
Alright.
He knew about whatchamacallit. He knew about the two-side driver and how and how volatile Daiji was. And that's what I was saying, like, before we started. I said, Karazaki's an asshole, because how do you know it flips over? Because when Daiji regains consciousness and transforms into Live the first time, Karazaki says, "God damn, it finally flips the other way." So you were assuming that eventually Daiji was going to flip this shit back. What happens if he doesn't?
He's just dead, I guess.
Like, what happens if things don't go the way that you predict them to go? And it's the same thing with the Holy Wing. Like, how is anyone supposed to know that Kagero wasn't going to disappear and that Holy Wing was unfinished?
You're not supposed to know.
Because Karazaki doesn't even talk about Holy Wing being unfinished. Even when they turn it into the damn what the hell is that thing called? I forgot what the is it really complete wing? Because I'm gonna be really mad. Because it's the where is the Holy Live shit? All right, so you go to Revice. Well, not Tuesday Driver Super Form. Ability Live uses. Oh yeah, it's called Perfect Wing. Once they come to grips with each other.
Yeah, it might as well be complete wing. Let's be honest.
And you have to think: does Karazaki know? Did he know that was going to happen, or is that one of those happy miracles? Yeah, actually, did he know? With the fucking YouTube thumbnail. That's the entire show. The entire show is did he know? And the answer 9 times out of 10 is yes.
I love my silly Westubu sciences.
He's great. He really is. His actor did a fantastic job.
Yeah, that guy's fire. I need to see him in more stuff.
It's fantastic. But yeah, in conclusion, I think that Revice is solid. Because I'm not gonna say it's good. I'm not gonna say it's bad because it has very high highs and the lows are just as fucking low. Like when Revice is bad, it's bad. Like when you see we talked about the Daiji shit basically this entire it was not real rap Kamen Rider Revice. It was real rap Daiji. Because that's the major talking point about this show.
Yeah.
Is how polarizing to the show and to the viewers Daiji is as a character.
Narratives, other people's character arcs, like, bro, what is happening?
Daiji inserting himself into other people's arcs and just saying, yeah, no, this is mine now. And that's what happened?
I'd probably say the same thing, like, show has good highs, low lows. Although that ending, like the memory stuff with Iki and Vice, I could really do without. I wish it just
we
ended
do need to talk about that. Holy shit.
Wow,
that actually left my entire fucking brain.
Because it's not good.
Okay, yeah, so let's talk very quickly. Let's talk about that fucking thing, man. Holy moly. Wow, fuck. At least, to be completely fair to them, at least the memory loss and Iki disappearing from photographs was in the first couple of episodes. It was in the movie. It was, it was foreshadowed very, very early.
Right.
And they kept it on. They didn't forget about it. They used it properly. The problem with it is how they happy endinged it. And I hate to say this, but if this was early Heisei, the ending of this fucking show was going to be Iki forgetting everybody and wandering the world, having forgotten everyone.
Yeah.
And that would have been a very sad, like, after the final battle with GIF or whatever, he just doesn't come home.
And the problem is, like, that's the only way you can do it. Because, they do the thing where they trade Iki's memories for Vice. And I look at that and I'm like, I kind of don't give a fuck about
I might be one of the only people on the planet that somewhat likes Vice, and even I wouldn't. I don't give a fuck that he died for Icky's memories, because obviously I like the family dynamic more. Nobody out there is kicking and screaming because Vice is dead. He's never been
Surprised.
anything more than comic relief. Even when he tries to be serious, I don't think. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I don't think the voice actor has the range to pull that shit off.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think he has that range. And I mean, like the two things that I've seen him in, he's played comedic characters. Fucking
He don't got the range for that.
Toto for half a season, and I've seen all of Vice, and there's never been. I guess that's just the Vice character because he's dead ass just Deadpool, Harley Quinn, whatever quirky character you want to give him. He plays that to where he's talking to the screen, he's talking to the kids, and all that. I don't think he's ever been able to sell like a serious interaction in this show for me. It's more body language. Like when he's not talking, I feel he's more serious than when he is talking.
No, for
So
sure.
when they're sitting there fighting each other at the end, and it's just like, yeah, we all know this guy's gonna die. The only person that's like I feel is actually trying is Iki's out there. I don't get any of that from life. So when it happened, I'm just like, yeah, whatever, who cares? The family has gone back to how it's supposed to be, except I love Victor. And I don't know, Daiji, I guess. And that mama has moved on to live streaming on Facebook and WhatsApp. Excuse me, line. Instead of dad having a YouTube channel.
I do like that the ending, they finally let whatchamacallit. They finally let mom do something. Like they started her having a YouTube channel.
Yeah, she'd be live streaming on that.
Like that is awesome.
Yeah, if Iki decided to just be a journeyman or something like that, it would have hit a lot harder. But instead, we get Vice getting smoked, and I don't know. We'll probably see him in the next movie or whatever.
Yeah, he'll probably come back for a cameo in the next. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait for the winter movie to see what they do.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's gonna
Oh
be
well.
that.
So sad.
Good TV. It's good TV up until a point, and its faults are what hold it back from being fantastic TV.
We will see if Geats can reach that height.
Listen, I'm already not high on Geats. Okay, I've seen one episode and I'm already not really high on it. I don't really like Ace. They're gonna have to try very hard to make me like Ukyo.
Yeah. You know, I am high
his type of character, I every time I see that character, if they're not cool off, like people are saying that he gives off Tendo vibes. When I first saw Tendo, I was sold. I was not sold with this nigga because Tendo, the way Hiro Mizushima plays that character, there's an air of fucking cool around that guy from the first time he steps on screen to the first time he transforms.
All right.
Like you can feel the cool. With Ukyo, it just feels like it feels forced. And I shouldn't compare the two, but with Ukyo, his air of coolness seems forced. Like they want to make him this cool, mysterious character that plays into the main narrative of the, like, people are already doing whatchamacallit. They're already doing prediction like threads and stuff like that over the thing that he said where, you know, about like resetting the world. Like they're already implying that Ukyo has already won like twice or whatever. He's already won the battle fight twice, and that he, you know, we're living, or they're living in his world, and that or that he's already seen the world reset and stuff like that. It's very weird. I don't know. I eventually I have to catch up because we're like two weeks behind, but I'm not really high on it. Hopefully that changes in the next couple of weeks. Because if so, I might just let that shit stack like I did for Revice. Well, Revice, I accidentally let that shit stack. Because I was just
you know
really
why
busy.
you let that stack. You know why.
That shit was gas, yeah. I had to let that gas stack.
All right. Anyways, high on Futo P. probably talk about that too whenever we catch up to the Geats, which shouldn't take long. I'm not gonna put a date on that because, as you know, I'm God's strongest soldier or something like that. Um, so I have to probably. I just said I'm not gonna put a date on it. Here I go. Saturday. Let's try Saturday.
Jesus Christ.
Let's try Saturday.
He is not making it, Your Honor.
I will make. Actually, it depends on if I go to sleep early on that Friday because I've worked the next one. Anyways, see you guys soon for more Kamen Rider action. RWBY is over. No more RWBY. Is
Oh
anybody
yeah,
happy?
nah. We're not even gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that shit on Tux's stream when he goes live because we have to salvage this VOD from the fucking disappointment.
Oh my god!
Fuck that.
I don't even know. I don't know if I'm going live today. I'm kind of beat. I have homework to do. I'm hungry.
Nah, I feel that.
Live tomorrow? Question mark.
Question mark.
Yeah, I'll be live either with Platoon or something. I'll be live with something tomorrow, not today though. Anyways, goodbye, y'all. An hour 16. Thanks for coming through. If whether you're watching this live or you catching the VOD on YouTube or something like that, appreciate all of you.
Much appreciated, y'all. Y'all have a good day.